Hey guys, Eric here. Welcome to Vlogust episode number 5. If you're not familiar with what Vlogust is, it's basically vlogging in the month of August for the entire 31 days. So far this is day 5, so I'm keeping up pretty well, although kind of took advantage of the time zone difference yesterday to make sure that I got it in just under the wire. Anyway, today's episode is about the poll that I put out on Sunday. And what I basically asked was how many of you are using video content to connect with your customers and prospects. And I have to say, I was really shocked. I was shocked that very few of you are actually using video content to reach out to your customers and prospects. So today's episode is a couple of hints, tips, tricks, ideas, whatever it takes to get you guys to start doing video. All right, so the first couple of things are really prerequisites. And number one, and this is the thing that everybody asks about, is equipment. And quite honestly, almost every single one of you probably carries a smartphone completely capable of starting your video content process. The video that comes out of smartphones today, whether it's 1080 or 4K, doesn't matter, it's good enough to get started. The thing that you really need to improve on is your audio. One of the most important things about doing good video is the audio. And it doesn't cost a lot of money. You can invest less than $20 in a decent lapel mic for your phone that will work just fine. And then the other key ingredient is lighting when it comes to equipment. So with the lighting, you can just use a window. That's what I'm using right now, is just a simple hotel room window here. I picked this time of day to make sure that I had decent lighting. But even if you invest in a lighting kit, it's going to cost you somewhere between $50 and $100. It's not terribly expensive. All right, so the next thing is content. You want to make sure that whatever your content is, it's relatable to your customer or your prospect. So no techno-babble. You want to make sure it's something that connects a problem of theirs to a solution that you have as a solution provider. You want to be seen as an expert in the space, but they don't know all the technical stuff. All they know is that they have a problem and they need an expert to solve those problems. And so what you want to do with your content is make sure that you're continually building yourself up as that expert that can solve their problems. Next is choose your social media platforms. You want to go where your customers are. Now, by default, that probably means Facebook because that's pretty much where everybody is. And then pick your other social media platforms by how they're used. So if you're going after a younger crowd, Instagram is obviously going to be one of those choices. If it's more of a YouTube crowd, create a YouTube channel. You're probably going to do it anyway, just as a place to post these videos and just store them in perpetuity. And then of course, if you have a more professional crowd, you're going to want to advertise or post these on LinkedIn. And of course, all of these places, if you want to accelerate or just make more powerful these video posts, go ahead and spend money to boost them, but that's absolutely not a requirement. And then lastly, do this often. Now, one of the things I suggest is create your content in very easy to digest 30-second to 1-minute lengths, especially to start with. Because A, it's a lot easier to do. With 30 seconds to a minute, very rarely do you ever have to do any editing. I want to make sure that these look raw, they look authentic, and that's going to get you the most traction, especially to start with, and you don't have to learn a lot of editing to do it. The repetition will help just get you in front of them multiple times per week, and that really helps. It just helps to build awareness, and the more often you're in front of them, the closer that relationship is going to feel, even if it's just online. All right, and then once you really feel comfortable and have gotten that 30-second to 1-minute content down, then you can branch off or expand into longer format content where you're describing a little bit more, gives you more time to have a hook, have a story, and then have a call to action. You can actually build an entire video rather than just sharing information. And by having calls to action, you're actually going to get people to take action. In the beginning, you're building a relationship. Once you have that relationship, now you can start asking for things. All right, guys, thanks for joining me in this Vlogust journey of me creating a new video every day. Really appreciate the following that it's getting. They are difficult to do, especially when I'm on the road this week, but you know, I am enjoying doing them. So continue to watch. If you like these videos, go ahead and click that like button. If you dislike these videos, of course, click the dislike button, but please do me the favor of going ahead and commenting on why you disliked this video so that I can improve future ones. Click subscribe to see more of these, and then ring that bell to be notified when I post more. Thanks. Have a great day. Let's crush this thing. See ya.